It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Davante Adams. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Raiders and the Pats, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Now from a field that will host Super Bowl 58 come February, there's a good look inside Allegiant Stadium just off the 15 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his third season now out of Alabama.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
The Raiders offense heading out with their new man under center for 2023, the former Patriot, former 49er, Jimmy Garoppolo.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. Caught out right by Renfro. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jones throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Meanwhile, Jones throw into the hands of Henry here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Throwing Jones. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Jones going to keep it on the draw. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. On the draw, here's Jones to keep it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. That time, a 9-play drive. And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 52 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing the best ball this season as they've built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. But you look at this Patriots defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. There he goes left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. On as the Raider kickoff as they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Mac Jones and the Patriot offense getting set to go once again. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They've got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Elliott running right. Oh, he bowls over him. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 2nd down and 6 now. Off the play fake. Jones. And his throw is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that ball to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 or 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here's Stevenson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Dancing to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Mac Jones, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And returning to the field here, Hunter Henry. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, 76 yards. And the Pats are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. So the completion good for 7 there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Jones on the return. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight. So they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's caught inside the 20. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start in the Northeast, an NFC East battle, and a good one between Philadelphia and New York. And as they come towards halftime, it's the Eagles who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdowns in that ball game for DeAndre Swift. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they've got the lead over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Matthew Stafford, 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Tua Tagovailoa, a touchdown pass in the victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Holding. Offense.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On play action, now Garoppolo. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Now a give to Jacobs running right. 46 yards on the ground for him so far.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Daniel Carlson for the Raiders.
The kick by Carlson is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. They don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. Jones, off play action, rolling to his right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Off play action, Jones. He'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Raiders heading out to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Patriots to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Now Jones throwing to start the drive.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. Oh, able to avoid him. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They keep on the ground with Elliott. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Ryland on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here comes second down at 5. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On first down, Garoppolo. To the sideline and incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 33. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Flushed out right. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Here we go. Here we go. 11.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Back to throw again. That one on the money to Bourne downfield. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for New England. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Patriots have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Las Vegas's offense back out there ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 6. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Juju Smith-Schuster. 49 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Here's Garoppolo to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
21.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. As they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New England, they